I thought we played against a good, solid team. They played really well today. Give UC Riverside all the credit. I thought we came out in the beginning of the game. I thought we played with some energy. We kind of were running and jumping and pressing, and I thought that was pretty good. We sped them up a little bit, but they're a pretty poised team. And even though we were running around and we were pressing and playing, and it was still only 18-16. So even though it felt like we were up by more than that, we really weren't. And that's a sign of a good team because they were able to stay in the game and do what they do, and we weren't able to speed them up from that point on.
In the first half, towards the end of that, UC Riverside went on a pretty big run, and then they also had another one towards the middle of next half.
Mm-hmm.
You emphasize a lot a make or miss, game, making and missing shots. Was it a matter of that, or was there something else involved, those couple of big runs?
Yeah, it was. Again, when you chop it all up, right, and you break it all down, it's going to come down to a make or miss situation. I don't think they had wide open shots. They were able to crash the boards. They had 11 offensive rebounds. Now they had several in like the first possession, so maybe they were out rebounding us a little bit in maybe that run. But again, it still comes down to a make-miss situation, meaning miss for us and make for them.
You guys have a relatively long break coming into next week with Christmas and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, what are you gonna take from this game over that 6-day period into Saturday?
Well, try not to take much from this game. Take some time off. We're going to come back and we're going to practice late on Christmas Day because we have a game on the 28th. That's a pretty quick turnaround. Usually I would like to give the guys off all of Christmas, but I just can't. With the 26th, 27th, and then play on the 28th, that's just too soon. So we're just going to take some time. I'm going to watch a lot of film, probably change up, who's playing, who's not. Maybe make some changes there. Try and get some guys out on the court to try and give them a chance, and then we'll try and get ready for Pepperdine, who's a really good team.
I know you mentioned the offensive rebounds, but
Yeah.
For UC Riverside defensively, do you think their defense, their size on defense, kind of frustrated?
It wasn't so much the size; it was the type of defense they were running. Basically, they put their 5-man right in the middle of the lane, and then they had their guards running around. Guarding our perimeter guys. So what it did was it forced us to have to make a 2-point shot off the dribble. We weren't able to do that. We kicked it back a couple of times and we made some threes, but we didn't make enough of them, obviously. I tried to go smaller to put Christian at the 5 to then have him pop back and shoot. That wasn't effective. And basically it was a function of how they played their defense that gave us trouble because we weren't able to capitalize and make a shot.
Yeah, you just mentioned Christian, and I just want to touch on, the past 5 games, he's shooting like 40% from 3.
Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been taking more, of course.
Yes.
Where did you, come up with, because, it wasn't from the start of the season, him like taking as many threes as he did the past few games. Where did you see that
in him? Christian could always shoot threes. It was always there when we were playing all those games. I just identified and let him know that we need him to take those shots. And when he does that, it changes the dynamic of our team, especially when he's at the 5. Now, I don't think teams are going to probably guard him that way in terms of showing. They're probably going to switch with him for the rest of the season because he is capable of making that 3. But again, we just have to be able to move around and try and get him in positions where he can do something with the ball.
Any more questions for Coach? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we'll open it up for questions.
All right. UC Riverside went on a couple of big runs, starting with towards the end of the first half, and kind of stretching out to the second half. Coach also always makes like the emphasis on
just think it starts with us rebounding the ball. We gave too many offensive rebounds. That's something we had to fix. But it's definitely a make or miss game, and they just made a couple more than we did.
I personally think in the first half we started off pretty hot, and then we started to cool down a little bit, and they kept going. And like Ralph stated, we were giving up way too many offensive rebounds. So I think for us it's just about putting together like 40 minutes, not just 17 minutes or 30 minutes, putting together a full game.
Sure. And building off what you said about, offensive rebounding, also, UCR had a couple like bigger dudes, and they kind of defended the paint pretty well. Do you think just having to kind of maneuver, let's see, like you, like Seneca, you, Amari, and Seneca as well, y'all got kind of stonewalled a couple times, like around the paint. Do you think it's a problem is just handling size around the rim, like as an offensive player?
I mean, it's another obstacle. It's nothing. We should be finishing those layups at the end of the day. They're layups. We should be making our mid-range jumpers, but it's going to fall for us. I mean, it's another obstacle, but it's nothing we haven't seen before.
To kind of build on that question, Riverside came in as one of the top defending teams in the country in terms of field goal percentage. What did you see that they did well defensively to hold you guys shooting the way they did?
Nothing. I just felt like we had wide open shots and we didn't make them. I feel like they didn't do anything spectacular to make us, not score. We just weren't hitting our wide open shots, but no.
Sure. Y'all got a 6-day long break, with Christmas and everything. What are you gonna take from this game, over that break to, come back on next Saturday and for during the next game?
I mean, you hate to go into a break on a down point, but we're just going to keep working over break. Some people are going to see their families, and it's just about, everybody working on their game when we're not together as a team, making sure we stay sharp.
Definitely. Yeah, we just got to come back with a clear mind. I think this break is going to help a lot of our guys out, so that way everybody can come in with a level head and come in more focused than we have been.
Definitely.
Any more questions for these guys?
Thank you.
Thank you.